Hello, everyone. My name is Tim Beck. I'm the CEO and co-founder of a company named SAASTEPS. SAASTEPS is actually a blend of two words, SaaS and steps. We actually take one of those S's out of the middle, so we blend things together to provide you a cohesive end-to-end solution suite. We call this suite Revenue Acceleration Management. What I'm here to talk to you today is how we've taken 7 different solutions, combined them together into one managed package, simplified everything, made it all 100% Salesforce native, built it all inside of Lightning, made everything accessible, as well as made everything 100% declarative. This technology is something you, as a Salesforce admin, or anybody that has access to Salesforce, can set up 100% on your own. Welcome to SAASTEPS. We give you a better way to manage revenue with a better way to SaaS. So with that said, so what is Revenue Lifecycle Management? I'm sure this really comes up just like what was CPQ? Back in the day when I started in the revenue space, CPQ is what everybody talked about, which is really kind of a quoting tool. Now the world is starting to talk about revenue lifecycle management. And why is that? Because Salesforce is talking about revenue lifecycle management. But the reality is revenue lifecycle management has been around forever. It's been called revenue management. We call it revenue acceleration management, but we'll explain to you the differences here, which I think are very important. So when you think about SaaS revenue lifecycle management, really today, there's lots of different point solutions that ultimately bring together this end-to-end solution suite. While this was good back in the day, integration and data discrepancies have become a nightmare for companies trying to figure out how to get different data architectures to talk to different data architectures. The reality is it's extremely hard. That's why you have so many different middlewares working together to try and figure out these different ways to connect all these different dots. The reality is there needs to be a better way because the traditional revenue stack is really starting to be broken down. You have multiple different AI integrations. Things are not happening. You're getting revenue leakage because people aren't getting the right information. Everything is error prone. There's lots of manual processes. Nobody's working inside the same solution. Everybody is working in multiple different silos. This all contributes to revenue leakage. And so that's why we want to introduce to you Revenue Acceleration Management, which we call RAM. Revenue Acceleration Management is actually a combination, and we have a suite here of 7 different powerful products that all combine together in an end-to-end single data model. What this does for you is it gives you one platform, one administrator, one end-to-end revenue process to manage everything that you do with revenue. And that's what everybody has been striving to get to. Remember this CPQ, that's just creating a quote. But when you create a quote, you still have to create a contract, manage subscriptions, do billing, manage invoices, create renewals, and recognize all that revenue. That's what revenue acceleration management is. When you bring all of those different pieces together, you get one acceleration suite that allows you to accelerate growth. So we don't want you to just manage all the data. We want you to take all that data and accelerate it and turn on complete automation so you can let these systems automate all of your business processes and allow you to continue just getting out there and selling. And this is the power of what you get from SAASTEPS and SAASTEPS Revenue Acceleration Management Suite. So when you think about it, what is the SAASTEPS way? It's standardizing. It's making sure solutions fit into multiple industries. It's making sure you leverage all of the capabilities you have with Salesforce today, the native, the Lightning. You could work in classic console view. Use all the advantages of what you have around Salesforce. Use your data, make sure it's clean, but then do it in a way where anybody can do it. Point, click, drag and drop, use our one managed package, turn on one or many things. It's up to you. All of this is a self-service experience. You get e-commerce, you get payment processing, you get quoting, you get subscription management, you get billing, invoicing, renewals, forecasting, revenue recognition. Isn't this what you always wanted inside of Salesforce? This is what SAASTEPS is bringing to you. We call it the SAASTEPS Way. And the reality is when you think about this, great software that's sustainable and reusable that everybody can use is really when developers can understand different use cases, figure out those different use cases, understand those technologies, and then basically standardize them so everybody can use it. This is what we call the SAASTEPS Way. The same version of software I use, version 12.1.1, is the same version the rest of my customers are using today. We eat the same gourmet food that we serve to our customers, so when we share with you anything, you're going to see a live demonstration. You're never going to see a demo showing you smoke and mirrors. We're going to show you exactly how this solution works in our production level instance. So it comes down to, are you interested in the old ways of doing SaaS, customizing Salesforce, multiple disparate systems, middleware everywhere, multiple SI consultants where you piece everything together like Johnny Cash talks about, piecing everything one piece at a time in a car? Or are you interested in the new way where you step into SaaS, you do things the SAASTEPS way, where you standardize Salesforce with this entire revenue acceleration management suite? And what you're doing is you're transforming your Salesforce CRM into a customer revenue machine. It's exactly what all of you wanted to do. Salesforce came out many years ago, 20 years ago, no code. We are a revenue acceleration management, no code. You can self-implement everything we do. We are truly the Tesla of the SaaS market. We give you everything. You need an upgrade, no problem. Solution sync, instantly that upgrade's there for you. Everybody gets the benefit from this type of technology. So if you're interested in SAASTEPS and you want to see a demo, I listed out a number of different use cases here that we can share with you. Like a frictionless buyer coming in through an e-commerce process and checking out. Or maybe that person actually abandons the cart and a sales guy needs to get involved, or a salesperson needs to get involved. So basically, ultimately, engage with that buyer and collaborate, provide promotions to get that person to actually check out. And then on top of that, we want to show you how internal people can create opportunities. You don't need to use the quote object because quotes are for quotes. But if you're trying to manage revenue and subscriptions, you need that centered around an opportunity because it's going to run through the entire life cycle and have multiple opportunities that close that you're tracking that entire life cycle. So, we'll show you all of that. The other thing we can do is we can turn any opportunity into a payment portal. You don't even have to pay for more Salesforce licenses because we have an encrypted guest community license through our payment portal that allows you to execute this with ease, and everything will be automated on the back end, which is where we can show you how a payment gateway can close win everything and automate all of the revenue backstream processes. But just like this payment portal, we do things like preloaded carts where salespeople can create a quote and then convert it into a payment portal or convert it into a preloaded cart, which then they can send to their customers and ultimately allow them to check these things out. So it's really just giving you this interactive way of doing different things. But the most important piece is when those orders are closed, all of the magic takes place. Transactions are created, subscriptions are created, renewals are created, everything is managed, everything can also be automated. Billing is created, billing management, billing terminals, invoices are created, payment management, payment terminals. You can actually have a customer come into their My Account page and actually manage everything, and you never need to get a salesperson involved. But the most important thing is all of this data is sitting inside Salesforce. All of this data is sitting inside of SAASTEPS, which is inside of Salesforce. So forecasting becomes easier, and most importantly, revenue recognition. The full way of understanding revenue recognition, like when everything is supposed to be recognized based on those different milestones, based on those services and delivers, based on those subscription agreements, and when all that allocated revenue is hitting. This is what SAASTEPS provides in our Revenue Acceleration Management Suite, which we can totally turn on complete automation, which allows you and your sales team to sell. So this is what I wanted to share with you. SAASTEPS is the leader in this space. We've been doing this for 12 plus years. We've got the most robust solution on the planet, and I'm ready to share it all with all of you. So if you'd like to schedule a demo, please give us a call. Please schedule a meeting. We're all here to help you out. We would look forward to sharing this incredible experience with you. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your time.